Well, hey, young adults. Um, I know it's been a week or two since we have had this kind of little encouragement, but I wanted to definitely reach out to you all this week and just wish you a good start to a new week. And looks like we've made our way into June, and June will provide us with probably even more opportunity to do some social gatherings and church services and things like that. So if you're still in town, still local, stay tuned, be a part of what we have going on. We'd love for you to do that. But listen, wanted to encourage you with a passage from Psalms 30. The 31st Psalm, Psalm 31, the first three verses in that. It says, Lord, I seek refuge in you. Let me never be disgraced. Save me by your righteousness. Listen closely to me. Rescue me quickly. Be a rock of refuge for me, a mountain fortress to save me. For you are my rock and my fortress, and you lead me and guide me for your name's sake. And this is actually a passage that my wife had been reading, and especially given our current social climate and some of the tragedies that have happened recently. I just want to encourage you all to lean first and foremost into the solid rock that is Jesus Christ. As you wrestle with just the current social state, as you wrestle with the reality of live and active biases and aggressive and hostile voices and reactions. It's kind of a whirlwind right now, and it's the young people who are on the forefronts of many of the many of the confrontations and things like that. And so I just wanted to encourage you all, however you are wrestling and dealing with all this, to lean into the fortress and the rock of Jesus Christ as our provision, as our Savior, as really the only hope for our nation and for racial reconciliation. It is found in Jesus Christ. And I want to encourage you all also, as you think and pray about everything going on, to really focus just on the gospel of peace. I think everyone is called to care deeply about this and to be his representative, his ministers of reconciliation, as it says in 2 Corinthians, to be ministers of reconciliation in this time. So I want to encourage you with that, to promote the gospel of peace, as you have opportunities, certainly to not feed the frenzy that we all see and feel on the internet and social media and so on. But at the same time, to care deeply, to be deeply empathetic with the injustice that has happened, and to stand for truth, stand for peace, and be a light in this dark time. Do not feed the darkness, but be a light. And what an opportunity we have. When darkness shows its ugly face, what an opportunity we have to be the light of Jesus Christ even more. And so I want to encourage you with that. Certainly also in the realm of everything else that you have going on. Rose students, congrats on your graduation. For those of you who graduated, congrats either way on finishing finals and everything. Looks like we are officially into summer in that regard. So let's make it a summer of reconciliation. First of all, gospel reconciliation. People are separate, right, from their Creator, and they need the love and hope of Jesus Christ to reconcile their relationship with God the Father, their Creator. So many people live with this giant chasm between them and their Creator, and Jesus is the one who brings reconciliation, and He's called His church to be ministers of that reconciliation to the people who so desperately need it. But let's also be advocates and promoters of peaceful reconciliation across all biases and across all differences between people. Listen, the reason any of this exists the same reason it's always existed is because people abuse people. People hurt people. This is what we've always done since the beginning. And so, as God's ministers of reconciliation, let us promote reconciliation and peace, not division, certainly not hostility and aggression. Control what you say. Ask God for humility and wisdom if you feel like He is leading you to say something. And in all cases, let's look at the darkness of our world and penetrate that darkness with the light of Jesus Christ and watch Him do a work in people's hearts that know that nothing else really can do. So I love you all. Go into this week in the confidence of Jesus Christ. Draw near to Him. He will draw near to you. Look forward to seeing you all in the near future.